So I'll start off just with the 3 files that I put inside the zip. So we have the strings file here. If I open that in my text editor, this is what it looks like. So what I'm going to do is first of all convert that to Excel. So to do it, I take the strings to Excel PS1 file, and I open that in my text editor, and there's the script. Press Ctrl A to select it, Ctrl C to copy it, because I'm going to run it directly in PowerShell. And then I just hit the Windows key, type in PowerShell. If you're using Microsoft Windows, from 7 upwards, I think, you should have PowerShell in there. So you'll get a little screen like this. I'll make it a bit bigger so we can see it. And all I'm going to do is paste that script straight in there and hit the return key. It then prompts me for the path to the strings file. So then I go to where the strings file is. I'm just going to press F1 on my keyboard because I have a little keyboard shortcut that remembers the path to where that is. If you don't have that, you're just going to have to get the path or type it in, and then I'm going to paste it in there, and there's my path to that file. Hit the return key. It takes a couple of seconds while it processes that, and when it finishes, it says localization strings have been exported to an Excel spreadsheet. So if I close that, and you can see now I've got an Excel spreadsheet in here. If I open this up, I should have, I don't know why that's taking so long. Did I not double click it? Oh, it's just taking a long time. Okay, so you can see if I just open these a bit bigger, here's my comments, my key, and the value in 3 separate columns. So now I can handle those in Excel. So if I just save my changes, might as well. I can know where that file is. Come over to Trello Studio, open up Trello Studio. I'll go English to Hungarian. I don't speak Hungarian, I'm just going to use machine translation for this. I do my, I forgot to tell you, I set in my project settings. Sorry, I did forget to show you that bit. I just assumed that you'll be well aware of how to do that. So for my bilingual Excel, I set this up with, as I did in the article, with column C's there, A and B here. And under the file types, I disabled anything that was going to cause an Excel file to be opened, so that the only one that was checked is this bilingual Excel. Okay, so now when I click click here to generate initial preview, there's my preview, and as I click through the file, you can see that it actually follows me down, and I can read the preview. It's a bit annoying when it's too big to fit in there because it doesn't wrap, and even if I wrap it in Excel, this doesn't wrap. That would have been smart to wrap these values. Maybe that's something we can improve for later. But I'm also getting the comments in my DSI viewer that I have at the top here. So that's how that would work. And now if I just clear the target segments, and then let's just quickly go to my project settings. We'll use Language Weaver. Say OK. OK. And then if I just pre-translate the file, so I'll go to my batch tasks and pre-translate. Where is it? Make sure it's applying there. I've got no TM, so it should be just fine. Run through and pre-translate the file. Open it up again. I suppose I could have done it interactively, but I kind of thought this might be a bit quicker. So that's the file pre-translated. And now I shift F12 to save my target. I'll put a T in front of it so I know it's the target file and I don't overwrite the source because I just used a single document workflow. Save it. Come back to here again. And now I have the source, the target file in there, which if I open this one in Excel, there's my translated file, just so you know it's translated. So I close that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Excel to strings PS1, F4, select all of that, come back here again, press the Windows run, PowerShell. I think I jumped the gun a bit too there. Just 1 second. I did. I'm sorry, that was my fault. I was too quick off the mark and I didn't give it a chance to start. Okay, I'll do that again. There's the script. If I paste it, I was too quick pasting it. It hadn't finished loading. I won't edit that. I'll leave that in. So if the same thing happens to you, you'll know why you were too quick. So I hit the return key. Path to the Excel file this time. I'm going to take that target Excel file with the Hungarian text in it and run it. This time it does something different because it actually runs through and tells me the size of the file in each of the different columns, which is really irritating, and I spent a good 20 minutes trying to get it not to do that and I couldn't. So if you see that, that's what that is. If you scroll up, you can see there it's the capacity, maximum capacity and length. I have no idea why ChatGPT decided to put that in. I suppose I could have probably tried to figure out how to remove it from the script, but I didn't. I was all a bit quick. So anyway, so it's done that, saved the dot strings, and if I come down here now, there's my dot strings, and if I open it in a text editor, there we go. All the Hungarian in there. All done. So that's how you would do it. A lot easier than it might have appeared as I was going through it in the article. So I thought the video would explain it a bit better. Very nice tool, very nice skill set to be able to have if you just know how to do it. But if you don't, now you have a bit of artificial intelligence help. So have some fun with that.